Why is my background? I'm just gonna go for it slanted, right? It's slanted. This has to be slanted. I don't know why it always looks like this. Anyway. Hello, Raw family. I hope everybody's feeling good. I hope everybody's feeling nice. And as you guys know, this is your girl MELO, and this is Raw Talk with MELO. First of all, guys, I don't know if you could tell, but I just woke up from a serious nap. Your girl was a little congested, and I just needed to sleep. So here we are. Anywho, let's get the energy up, shall we? Yes, sorry guys, I'm still waking up. And I'm not looking forward to doing this episode either, so. Okay, so, jeez. Hope everybody's feeling good. Hope everybody's feeling nice. Okay, guys, so, today's episode's on the spot. And what that means is it's when I kind of get put on the spot. So what I did was I threw out a question, which I'm going to tell you guys in a second, to a few friends and family. And I pretty much wanted them to just give me an honest answer in their opinion. And they gave it to me. So the reason why I'm doing this in the comfort of my own home is so that, okay, so usually I try to let people be heard and be able to speak. So I will usually keep my emotions intact, or my response to myself for the most part, until it's time for me to speak or have that opinion with, or tell that person my opinion. So I wanted people to be able to be genuine with me through text, so that they would be able to say what they really had to say without seeing my eyes, because I tend to intimidate people sometimes, look in my eyes, or like saying it to my face. And now I'm home because I will now get the comfort of being able to show my genuine, honest reaction, which I would usually keep under wraps so the person could communicate with me. So, I had these cute little bootlegger cue cards. Aren't they so cute? They're so cute. And I hope this art is, yeah, it's backwards for you, but not for you guys, right? I hope so. If it's not, well, it is what it is. You guys know what it is. It's an R. It's a golden R, okay? For Raw Talk. Clearly. Okay, guys. Sorry, I'm a little haunted because I'm still waking up. Hold on. Okay. What's on my screen? Something on my screen. Alright, guys. So, Raw family, let's get into it. These are the moments where Mel gets dragged, but I get dragged respectfully. It is what it is. My family has to be honest with me when I'm ready. So, the question that I asked was, answer this for me. In your opinion, what is something I need to work on? Raw family, I'm nervous to go through these answers. But how do you grow unless you let people be honest with you, right? This is when I get nervous because I know I'm raw with people, so I know they're about to get raw with me, and I'm just like, okay, let's start. So how we're gonna do this is, all of them are on these cue cards. I'm going to read each one, and yeah, I kind of told you guys, just have my reaction. I'm stalling y'all because I'm not looking forward to this. Okay, stop it. All right. So answer number 1. At the end too, we'll tally up to see which ones stood out the most or were said the most, so that I know I need to really, really work on those ones. Feel me? Okay. So, wow, this is a pretty nice house shirt. I probably should. You're probably like, you were in your bed. I was in my bed. I just wanted to look somewhat presentable, so I put gloss on and just dash in these hoops real quick. My hair's always in a bun. too, in case you guys haven't realized. It's always in a bun. Told you guys, when I was younger, my hair caught on fire. So it's a comfort bun. Okay? Close your mouth. All right, answer number 1. Like me, anger. But yours manifests verbally. That's true. If you can control that, the ball will always be in your court. All right, well, first of all, I have no idea who this is because I don't have the names, so that's good. Definitely anger is something I have to work on. I tell you guys, like, I can be really sweet, but if I'm pissed off, like if you piss me off, or if I feel disrespected, yeah, I'm a very different individual. Like, I think people think I'm trying to sound hard, or I say that to like make myself seem big or bad. Like, no, it's something I'm very aware of. Like, I scare myself. Like, I am a different individual. You will not recognize me. The look in my eye, my tone, my body language, and nothing. It's like, who the heck is, where's Mel? Where did Mel go? What is this? It's really bad. So yeah. And it is true. I verbalize my anger. Yeah. Because I feel like I'm at an age where it's just ratchet and inappropriate and immature really to be putting my hands on someone out of anger. Have a conversation. So I do have conversation, but when I have conversation, I'm cutting you up. I'm tearing you to shreds. I am completely obliterating you. And I don't think that's good. If I smile, guys, you guys know by now it's uncomfortable smile sometimes, or awkward smile. Yeah, I don't think it's good. I don't know what to say to that. There's nothing I can say to that. This is 100% true. Yeah, whoever this answer was, you know me very well. Yeah. So what I'll do is, like, I just will avoid the confrontation because I know I'm ruthless with this tongue, and I don't want to be, especially if it's someone I care about. Because I find if I love you or I care about you, yeah, I will rip you up the most because I know you can do better or be better. Or even if it's something like that, just I'm disappointed in you, and it will come out as angry. And I feel like that's pretty, like, I use anger for a lot of things, and I feel like there's various different emotions, but in my brain it just comes out as anger. Like, if I'm hurt, if you hurt me, yeah, you're gonna get anger. If you scare me, yeah, you're gonna get anger. Like, it's weird. It's weird. But yeah, that's true. Before I put my hands on you, I'm gonna tear you up with my mouth. And then if you continue to push the issue, then I just have to walk away because I know that I become a different Mel. Okay. Whew. That first one wasn't too bad. I thought it was going to be worse, but that was, I guess I should probably, like, be productive about this, right? Like, sorry, my card fell. How could I work on this? Because that was my question, right? In your opinion, was something I need to work on? Yeah. So how I could work on my anger is I work out daily to release, and I don't deny it anymore. Before I used to be like, stop calling me angry. Everybody calls me angry. I'm not an angry person. And then I realized, like, I have a lot of pent-up anger. So, how I could work on my anger. I think how I could work on my anger verbally, because I'm still working on it all together. Verbally would be to continue to just not engage. I disengage a lot. Like, if I'm talking to you and I start to realize I'm starting to shake or I'm getting an attitude, before I say something that's over the top or super disrespectful, or before you say something that's out of line that's gonna make me come at you terribly, because regardless, I'm responsible for myself. Please, I want that to be clear. Like, I'm not saying because you did this, I get to act this way. No, I don't get to. I just tend to, and I'm letting you know I will. So to avoid that while I'm working on it, I just disengage. I will go for a walk. I will go for a drive. I will go to a different room for a sec. I will let you know, yo, stop talking to me for a second. Like, I think that's how I work on it verbally right now. And the second part of it that I've worked on is being able to acknowledge it and apologize for the things that I say afterward. It would be great to just not have it happen, but after the fact, I've matured in the way is before I would just not even say anything. I'd be like, yeah, you pissed me off, so what? But now, sorry, my eye is itchy. Now I'm like, 12. Sorry. Now what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I just removed myself. Okay. Do I have tissue? Okay, good. Okay. Answer number 2. Sorry, I just grazed the first part and I'm like, oh. Okay, so something I need to work on. How you speak to people can be perceived as rude and uncaring. I have to work on this myself too, where that's concerned. Okay, well, first of all, to this individual, thank you for realizing this is something that you're working on in yourself as well. It's hard for people to do that sometimes, to like tell you something that you need to work on, but also feel like I gotta work on this too. How I speak to people can be perceived as rude and uncaring. Yeah, I'm a very caring person. But, oh, this is true too. Sometimes with how I speak, like, it's rough, it's raw, it is, it would seem like I don't have emotions. For some, it's like, oh, she does no wrong. Yeah, fuck. Come on now. I'm tons. Don't even get me started about the wrongs. But, perceived as rude and uncaring. Rude, I could see, yeah, because I got an attitude. I got, like, some fire to me, some spunk at all times. Even when I'm chilling, like, I do. In the back of my mind, I kind of think it's a defense mechanism for something, like not letting people get too close to me because I feel a lot and I don't want to. So I'd rather just be like, oh, she's like just, weird, or like, oh, I only want to talk to her for too long. Yeah. So I might be like, oh, this is hard. Can't say no. You're hearing, guys. I can't say no to this. This is true. I've heard this multiple times too. It's kind of hard to hear, I'm not gonna lie, because I feel like I'm very fair when I talk to people, but if you say something that I don't agree with, this is where this comes in. And it's not like I'm judging you for who you are or what you choose to do. I'm just very firm with my opinion. And I see how that could come across as being perceived as rude and uncaring. I can see that. Yeah. Like, why is my opinion so important that I can cut you down so hard? Fair enough. And I guess I sound more caring about the individual's emotions that I'm speaking to them. Yeah, I could do that. I can become like very dry. Like, raw family, you see me on a more like nice level, like wanting to talk and have conversations, but like when I'm not in the mood for talking or having conversation, I'm very like dismissive. Like, I'll feel bad to let the person start talking to me, and then that's probably why it comes across as uncaring, because I'll let them talk to me and then I'm just like, yeah, okay, cool. Or like, yeah, just do this, I already told you that. And then like, they're like, oh, but I thought this, and I'm like, hey, but I just told you that. Instead of being able to just engage back and forth with the conversation. How can I work on sounding, on not being perceived as rude and uncaring? Fix my tone when I say certain things and remind myself that it's always how you say it, not what you're saying, which I tend to have to tell myself a lot. Because I know where it's coming from in my heart, that it's not a malicious place, like or a negative place, but it could come across that way. Yeah. All right, let's go to the next one. I feel like I need some water first. I'm starting to get nervous now. And why is it taking so long for my body to wake up? Okay. Answer number 3. First, you've really matured over the last couple of years in so many ways. Thank you. Regards, but wait, what? First, you've really matured over the last couple of years in so many regards. But if there's something you could work on, it would be number 1. Oh, there's more than one. Okay, they did this. They thought hard. I like this. To realize you are worth being treated with respect from men. That's true. Oh, this is so embarrassing to admit. That is true. I don't know what it is. Oh my gosh. This kind of made me a little emotional right now. Because this means like you could see it. It's very true. To realize you are worth being treated with respect from men. I feel like I've had a lot of crappy situations with the opposite sex, and it's like I'm kind of used to it. Not that I think I deserve it, but I'm just kind of like used to it. So usually if I'm treated really good all the time, I kind of am like, something's wrong with this person. Or they think I'm just like too good to be true, because it's almost like in my brain, like I don't deserve it. I don't know why I do that to myself. But then the individual like barely like has respect or anything, I'd be like, oh, that's the relationship I should work on. Isn't that messed up? Like, it's pretty messed up. Oh, by the way, I realized I probably could sound like a fart. That's just my foot on my couch. And even if I did poop, I pooped. Yeah, to realize you're worth being treated with respect from men. That one hits home for me. Yeah. I do need to work on that. Definitely. I'm trying to get that part under wraps before the end of the year, but yeah. Okay. Number 2, to control your anger and not let it get the best of you. Ooh, these people know me too well. Anger came back up. To not let it get the best of me. That's it. Yeah, because I can feel when it's coming. I'm aware of it. I know like how to prevent it. I just don't know how to prevent people from pushing the button too hard. And I feel like that sounds like an excuse, so I don't like to say that. I will like I'll fight myself not to react or not to like say anything or not to like let that person get that bring that out of me. And sometimes I don't quite make it to the washroom, we'll say, before I just shit everywhere. how I could work on this. But with the men thing, just what I've already been doing, working on my own confidence, being able, not, okay, usually when I'm dating somebody or I'm like into them, I'm too afraid to tell them if they're hurting me. I'm too afraid to kind of like express it. By the time I express it, it's been like done 10 times, and now I'm just like yelling on top of my lungs. So yeah, definitely just communicating what I require, what will be tolerated, what won't be tolerated, and I think I already kind of started doing that for myself. Yeah. And then how I can work on my anger, again, I addressed that from earlier. Or I guess in this case, it's not letting it get the best of me. I haven't quite figured that out yet. So Rough Family, please don't push the button. It's a work in progress for me. And I don't want to be disrespectful or hurt anybody's feelings. Because I really hate it. Like afterward, I feel terrible. But I will handle you. Okay. Next. Answer number 4. Believing in yourself. You guys are dragging me with love, and I love it. I appreciate it so much. Believing in myself. Yeah. I like to big up people, like others, because it's like I genuinely like doing it. I like making that person feel good, letting them see who they are. But like people do it to me, I get so uncomfortable. I get so uncomfortable. I don't know why. Compliments, I'm like, oh, thanks. Oh, like, or just like, I'll set goals, and even though I'm getting them done, there's always like this little bit of like doubt in the back of my mind. And it's like, don't do that to yourself. Just believe in yourself. Believe you're gonna get it done. And I know I get it done, which is the silly part. I see it getting done, and I'm in the meantime just like being a worrywart the entire time. And worrying does nothing. It does nothing for you. So like, that's one thing I've learned in life. It took me a long time. I was told that statement multiple times, and I used to be like, pfft, but it's true. Like, worrying does nothing for you. So believing in myself. How I could work on that is I kind of just work on not worrying about it. Believing for the things that I pray for and that I work hard for, and just, yeah. You hear that, MELO? It's a reminder for yourself if you ever go back and watch this video, because you should believe in yourself, baby girl. Okay. Next one. Answer number 5. You are too effing nice. And the being too nice lets people think they can take advantage of you. Okay. All right. Okay. I see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So like I've explained before, I have literally 2 sides to me. And that is this side, which is like the happy, fun-go-lucky Mel side. Super sweet, super caring to everybody. Like, always in a good mood. Like, happy-go-lucky Mel. Literally. Right? Find the silver lining and everything. Everybody can be tripping about something. I can be like, hey, listen, like, at least this is happening. Like, you know, or just keep going. Like, I don't know. Optimistic, right? But I find even when I'm being done wrong, I'm still sweet and nice until I blow up. Usually people don't see it coming. And that's what's not good. They don't see it coming. You don't see me as turning into a beast to eat you alive coming after I've given you ample warning of something. I just did it in a way that was too nice. I may have like laughed it off and been like, okay, like you need to work on that. Stop, please. I don't like it. Haha. And you're like, oh, she's laughing. Haha. It's all good. It's like, no, it's a bad laugh. Take heed of what I just said. I may tell you, oh, stop playing with me or don't play with me. And you might be like, oh, okay, she's just playing until I gotta, you know? Like I'm too nice in that regard and people take advantage of it. Yeah. I give people a lot of chances. Like somebody, I can get, gosh, I know exactly what this person is saying. I know exactly who this came from now too. Because they tell me all the time. Yeah, I can see someone taking advantage of me and I'll let it happen in hopes that they will realize it's wrong and do better for themselves. I know it's weird. It's kind of like I make myself like a sacrifice for someone to learn a lesson. It's weird. Oh, that sounds creepy. I know. It's been like my whole life. Friends, family. I can know that you're like talking smack about me and I'll still come over and kick it with you. I can know that like you're spreading rumors or that you're playing with my character, just like anything, like you're talking to my man at the time, like anything, like I don't know. I'm just way too nice about it. Like I can just know what's happening and give multiple tries. You can lie to me once and let you lie to me 10 more times, but after that 10th time, yeah, you're gutted. You know? And you're like, whoa, wait, you knew this whole time? It's like, yeah, I knew everything. It's just I was still in nice mode with you before you get the beast. Like it's like, yeah. How I can work on it? Yeah, telling people things earlier. Instead of doing like the 10 times and then blowing up, just at the second time being like, listen, I don't want to blow up, so this is really what I'm trying to tell you. Stop it. Stop playing with me. Yeah. Yeah. Because people do think they can take advantage. People will like hit my DM or something, trying to come to me like all sweet, and it's like I already know who you are and what you're about and what you're doing. I've already heard it. I already feel it. But sure, let me entertain you for 2 seconds. You know? Yeah. And then they'll just get and they're like, whoa, what the? And it's like, oh, yeah. I feel like I just sounded crazy to some of you guys, eh? Okay. Answer number 6. So again, just in case you guys are forgetting what the question is, it is, answer this for me. In your opinion, what is something I need to work on? Answer number 6. Realize that you have a negative relationship with money. I hate whoever said this one. I do. I have a very negative relationship with money. Wow. I don't even know where to start. I don't like what money can turn people into. That your own family will steal from you. Your own lovers will steal from you. Money is truly the root of all evil. I've seen it. I've experienced it. People will do some sick things for money. There's people that praise money. They live, eat, sleep, and dream money. There are those who don't feel fulfilled in life unless they have money, only to get it and realize, now what? You know, like, I've seen what people who don't have money will do just to survive. Instead of just having faith, you know? And whenever I can feel that money hunger on somebody, or I can see that that's all they live for, yeah, I get very closed off with that individual. because of experiences I've had in life, and just because like you can't be trusted. And if that's your only motivation or purpose in life, for your ikigai, I don't have time for this friendship, relationship, or bond of any form. I require people of more substance. But I guess that's why I kind of have a negative relationship with it, because I focus so much on that negative side of it that I miss the positives. I'm also a really big giver. So I also feel like I hate money, just because like I will give and give and give and give and give and give and give. But I will barely give to myself in that way, because of the negative relationship that I have with it. It's almost like I don't want to be, or I don't want people to feel like I'm in a certain position financially, because I will be taking advantage of. Yeah. So I avoid it at all costs. Which is not the wisest thing at all times. Yeah. This is a deep one for me. I've never really addressed this before. Shout out to you who sent this in. I've never, I don't address that often. Yeah. I'm also the type that like, I won't shop. I won't do, okay, here's an example. So people see the things that I wear and they're like, why is this girl still wearing that? Why isn't she go get some clothes? Why isn't she wearing name brand? Because I hate money. And I feel like all that just screams, I got money. I rather just stack but live comfortably. I could just chill. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I'm the kind of person, if I won the lottery, I would hide from everything. Because all of a sudden I'd be getting calls from family I never heard from and stuff like that. Like, that stuff is so disgusting to me. Like, or people that like sit there and wait for someone to die for money. Like, aren't you more concerned with that person that you cared so hard about, like, leaving this earth? Like, I don't know, it just disgusts me, the negative side. On the positive side, I guess how I could work on this is by focusing on the positive sides of money. Yeah, like even now, everything that I'm doing, all this that I'm trying to like build and do for my family on the side and future generations, isn't because of like fame or like wanting to be rich. I just want my family to be good. I want to have the money for my nephews to just go to uni and not have to worry about debt like I did. I want my mom and dad to know that they should retire and just chill. I just want those I care about to be good. I don't care how I look, how I dress, or what I have going on. Like, as long as they're good, then yeah. How else I could work on this? Yeah, actually taking myself out, like shopping one day and just like having fun with it. Not thinking, oh, I should get this for my nephew instead, or oh, I get this for my little cousin instead, or oh, then I would look wicked in that, or oh, let me go that. Like, that's how I go out. It's never like, oh, let me get this for Mel. No. So that's something I could work on. Treating myself more instead of just thinking I gotta keep things or get things together for others. These are like all my future thoughts, but they start right now, so I gotta work on it. That was a very odd statement. Okay. Answer number 7. Your time management to be... This person just dragged me. Oh, man. Whew. Whew, I didn't even want to read this one to the wrong family. Why did I do this episode? Whew. All right. Answer number 7. Your time management to be able to sustain a future relationship you are preparing yourself for. You're right. Let me just get it out there. I hated saying that, but you're right. My time management for relationship is very true. That is a problem that I usually tend to have a lot, even from when I was younger. Like having boyfriends and working too much or a lot, and them feeling like left out in the cold, or just like selfishly always wanting the individual to be on like my time when that's just not realistic because their time needs to be respected too. The key word that I'm seeing here is sustain. A lot of people, that was about to sound cocky, get that together. I have multiple interests, yes, in me. And I feel like people think like, oh, it's fun to date Mel and everything is cool, but when they actually realize how hard I work, how busy I can be, like, the fact that they're not always going to be able to just like have my time at the drop of a dime, the fact that we're going to have to like schedule and plan, not all the time, but like just certain times, could be annoying. I guess it would be annoying, especially if you feel like you're supposed to be my priority and be like number one in my life. First of all, God's number one in my life before my relationship, so you could never have that spot. And then number 2 is where you would probably be, like not probably where you would be, but I'm not the type of woman to just drop career and family relationships and my dreams for a relationship. I used to be. You can ask a lot of people I used to be friends with. I used to be that person. When I was in a relationship, everybody got dropped. Like, you didn't even hear from me. It was just me and my booski. Yeah, not anymore. Your girl has things. I have dreams in my mind. I have goals in my mind. And I know that it can be detrimental. I just don't have the time. Also, the relationships that I have now, I actually cherish. So, because I realized the ones I didn't. Ooh. See, Mel, that's a moment where it says you could sound rude and uncaring. I don't know how to say that in a nicer way. Yeah, just the relationship that I have now, I respect and care a lot more for. That's just me being honest. I think I was always afraid of getting in a relationship and I'm not able to sustain it because the person just always feels second best, or they feel like they're not a priority for me, or I'm not making time for them. And I've been on the other side of that before once in my life. Like, I had a relationship once where I felt like that. So I know how it can feel. It's not a good feeling, but not really a but. It's just, I don't know how to work on it without sacrificing my dreams. I guess find someone that has just as much determination in their dreams as I do, and has a somewhat busy schedule, so when we get to kick it, it's just, we just chill. Like, we're just happy to have each other's company, and when we're grinding, we're grinding. That's the only way I can see myself working on this. I stop slouching. Yeah, that's the only way I can see myself working on this. And I think just communication. Like, if I don't find someone that's like that, then just being like, if I'm gonna be late because of a meeting, I'm gonna be late to dinner. If I'm going to, I don't know, if you want to take me on like a surprise something, like making time for it, like probably having to cancel something or make room for it, like just having balance that way, I guess. That's the only way I really feel like I can work on that. But yeah, guys, I think that's the last one. Yeah, that was the last one. So, like I said, at the end, I was going to go over the things I can't the most. Okay, so I got 3 for anger. That's my highest one. So I need to work on my anger. 2 for speech, so how I talk to people, which I thought I did so well, but okay, yes, I do acknowledge the parts that when I don't. And then 2 for being too nice and allowing people to take advantage. All right, I'll take those 3 to start. The anger one I've already known. I think I might go back into training because it was a way for me to release a lot. Pain can also make you like irritable and angry, and I have constant back pain, so that's probably, as I keep healing that will get better. Speech and being too nice. Those are going to be fun to work on. But all right, for family, I challenge you guys to this very same challenge. I guess I call it the Raw Talk Challenge. Just ask the people closest to you to answer this for you. In your opinion, what is something I need to work on? And see what you get and figure out how to work on it. This is how I'm gonna sift through it now because, you know, I'm doing it with you, Raw family, but later on when I'm on my own, I'll definitely break it down some more. Well, those are some pretty darn good answers, you guys. Thank you for all of these. I appreciate them. I'm gonna keep them, and yeah. Ones that shocked me was how I talk to people. My mom tells me that a lot, but I just thought that it was only when I was angry. But apparently, it's just in general. My favorite one, like the one that like whoops in my mouth 2 times, blooks, was to realize you are worth being treated with respect from men. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that one. I wasn't ready. I was not ready, but that's something I definitely need to get together. Yeah. Being too nice, I hear that a lot. I'd rather be nice than be mean, you know? But I do need to have a balance with that. I need boundaries with that. And time management, that's a big one, because like I suck at time management, even like just making time for family a lot. Like I'll check on you, but like to actually meet up or like chill, like I'm terrible at it. Terrible at it. Always working a shift or taking on more time or working on the show or trying to find me time because now I'm tired. Yeah. All right. Well, guys, I challenge you. This is the Raw Talk Challenge. Go try it out. And I hope you guys enjoyed seeing me have to just take it to the mount 2 times and hear people out. And when you do the exercise, acknowledge when it's true. It sucks. Like a lot of those sucked for me to agree with. I think I agreed with all of them. All of them. Yeah. It sucked, but yeah. That's 7 things for me to work on. Take it in. So prepare yourself, Raw fam, for what you may get. And I'm happy for every answer. And no hard feelings to anybody who sent it in. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, like I genuinely do. And yeah. Another thing, side note. A lot of people have been like getting on me for like how I touch my neck and like what I do. I just like my neck being touched. I don't know what it is. It's just a thing. It's a comfort thing. So if you ever randomly see me doing this, or I'm just like this, or allow me. I don't know how to explain it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, Raw family, thank you so much for watching this episode. And I always tell you guys 2 things, and that's spread love, but always keep it raw. Just make sure you don't sound rude or uncaring. Right? Alright, guys. I love you. Mwah! And I'll see you next week. Oh, yes. And yes, I know I've been tripping. I've been lounging for too long. Special guest return as of next week. Alright, guys. Look out for it. And, I'm going to keep that Twitch announcement to myself for now. See you guys. Bye.